Tracer. Yeah, Tracer. She's like, cheers, love. The cavalry's here. Pew, pew, pew.
Hello everyone, Pally Time here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Tracer. Tracer is an offensive character in Overwatch whose abilities are mostly focused around movement. Moving around like a normal person just wouldn't be cool enough for Tracer, so she takes it to the next level by blinking around the battlefield to sneak up on or confuse her enemies. Her shift ability is going to be Blink. This is going to allow Tracer to basically teleport in the direction that she is moving. She can hold up to 3 charges of this ability, allowing her to jump in and out of fights very easily. Her E ability is Recall, and it is amazing. Recall allows Tracer to go back in time, returning her health and ammunition, while also bringing her back to where she was on the map just a few seconds before. Juke City is going to be a real place. Last but not least, we have Pulse Bomb. This is the ultimate ability on the Q key. Basically, think of this as a sticky bomb on steroids. You toss it out and after a short delay, it explodes, doing a massive amount of damage to anyone caught in the blast. Of course, you would expect Tracer to have a weapon to complement all of these movement abilities, and she does. She is going into battle with 2 pulse pistols that are fully automatic. By the looks of things, the range of these pistols is going to be pretty limited, but I cannot imagine that would be an issue for a character who is able to get up close and personal so quickly. Now let's take a look at some gameplay. I decided to make a montage because montages are fun. Okay, so first things first, yes, this was a very cut-up version of the full gameplay preview that we got from Blizzard, so if you would like to go back and watch this for yourself, there is going to be a link down in the video description. I recommend you take a look at that after this video, just to see if there's anything else that I don't cover that you may notice. But first thing I noticed right as the gameplay starts is that Tracer has a very low 225 health pool. It's going to be incredibly important for Tracer players to be constantly aware of their environment. They have to always have a good idea of where their enemies are at any given time and where the nearest location to break line of sight is. Otherwise, they're just going to be ripped apart in seconds. This Tracer player is picking their engagements very carefully, and I think that's going to be something that's a staple for this character. If an enemy gets too close to them, they simply disengage and rejoin the fight from another angle. However, all of this changes once Tracer is able to build up enough of a charge to use her ultimate. Once that pulse bomb is ready, we constantly see Tracer jumping in on top of the tanks, throwing it on them, and then leaving. She's taking out the front line of the enemy team, which is making it much easier for her team to deal damage to the squishier enemy players. Also, another thing I noticed is that there's a lot of verticality in Overwatch. Many characters can climb up to high heights or fly across the map. Tracer is not one of those characters. her blink only travels on a horizontal plane. So this means that she cannot basically scale up structures even using her blink. Reaper is another character who excels in close range combat like Tracer does, and it's very easy to see the difference in the playstyle between the two characters. Whenever Tracer sees Reaper, she instantly starts playing on the defensive side of things, poking and prodding from all directions, because Reaper has these gigantic hand cannons, and I definitely couldn't blame her for not wanting to be in front of those things. So what is Tracer's story? Well, according to Blizzard, the former Overwatch agent known as Tracer is a time-jumping adventurer and an irrepressible force of good. Her real name is Lena Oxton, and she was the youngest person ever inducted into Overwatch's experimental flight program. Known for her fearless piloting skills, she was handpicked to test a prototype of a teleporting fighter, the Slipstream. But during its flight, the aircraft's teleportation matrix malfunctioned, and it disappeared. Lena was presumed dead. She reappeared months later, but her ordeal had greatly changed her. Her molecules had been desynchronized from the flow of time. Suffering from chronal disassociation, which is totally not made up at all, she was a living ghost, disappearing for hours and days at a time. Even for the brief moments she was present, she was unable to maintain a physical form. Overwatch doctors and scientists were stumped, and Tracer's case seemed hopeless until a scientist named Winston designed the Chronal Accelerator, a device capable of keeping Tracer anchored in the present. In addition, it gave Tracer the ability to control her own time, allowing her to speed it up and slow it down at will. With her newfound skills, she became one of Overwatch's most effective agents. And since Overwatch has broken up, Tracer has continued to right the wrongs and fight the good fight whenever the opportunity presents itself. So what do you guys think of Tracer? I would love to know down in the comments. Let me know which character you would like to see next in my Overwatch coverage. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all next time.